Today's video is about conservation of energy. You can see I have this ball, and if I release the ball, it bounces off the floor, but it does not come back up to the same height. Now I have this rubber cup, and I'm going to do this to this rubber cup, and now I'm going to drop it and let it fall to the floor, and you can see that it comes up to the same height and actually goes higher than where I dropped it from. That is conservation of energy. Aren't you burning to know why when I drop the ball, it does not come up to the same height? But when I dropped the rubber cup, it went up even higher than where I dropped it from. Well, this is what's going on. When I take the ball up from the floor and raise it up to this height, I'm doing work on the ball. The amount of work that I do on the ball is equal to the potential energy that I give the ball. Then I drop the ball and the potential energy is converted into kinetic energy. But when the ball strikes the floor, it loses some of that kinetic energy due to heat, due to sound, due to the ball changing shape when it strikes the floor. Therefore, when it leaves the floor, it has less kinetic energy and cannot come back up to the same height because it doesn't have enough energy and it can't give the ball as much potential energy as it had when I dropped it. And now for the rubber cup. Why was it able to bounce to an even higher height than where I released it from? Well, this is what happens. Also, when I pick the cup up off the floor, I do work on the cup, working against gravity, and I give it potential energy. But you will notice what I did before I released the cup was I bend the cup like this. I'm applying a force over a distance to bend that cup. And when I apply a force over a distance, I'm doing work on that cup and I'm giving it some additional energy. That is elastic potential energy. So I've given the cup additional energy. Not only does it have potential energy from when I raised it up, but I've added some energy. I did work on the cup and I've given it some elastic potential energy. And now you can see, because of the additional elastic potential energy that I've given the cup, it bounces up to a much higher level.
And that's the way the ball bounces.